Well, guys, looks like it's that time of the year again. Today, for the first Halloween horror movie recommendation for the Halloween season, I am going to be reviewing Herschel Gordon Lewis's gory classic, Blood Feast. Yep, here's the DVD, or the triple feature DVD, but out of these three, I picked Blood Feast. So, yeah. The movie was made in the late 60s. Let's see here. Yeah. I need to remember where the date is. Oh, 1963. Yes, the movie was made in 1963. It's directed by Herschel Gordon Lewis. It's about a small town, and one by one, teenage girls in the town are being killed and brutally murdered by a man with wild eyes, as it's described by one of the victims. We soon learn that the man doing the crimes, or not, very, very soon in the movie, we actually see the killer. It's not like hid from the audience, and the killer is Ramsey, this guy who works in an exotic cake factory manufacturing thing, and he makes exotic cakes. But little do the people of the town know, every day people will order cakes from this place, and yeah, it turns out that he is the murderer, and he goes up and hacks girls and makes their body parts for cakes and stuff like that. Pretty gruesome for the time being, 1963 and all. But the reason his motivation for doing the killings is because he's doing it for a religious Egyptian ritual that, like, the blood from his victims goes to an Egyptian goddess, and yeah, that's the reason he does the killings. Now, on top of that, there's these two detectives who try to find the killer. They don't know who it is, even though it is really obvious, because the killings are, being done for, just out of nowhere. They don't know because of an Egyptian ritual. He's obviously a psychopath. However, when the people go to visit this man right here, yeah. So, okay, look at this. You're saying this man right here, yeah. Okay, well, you get the picture. It's really obvious that the man behind the killings is the cake factory man. But here's the thing. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is actually a pretty young guy, and they made him look like he was old by spraying his hair, and he also has like fake eyebrows. But anyway, these two detectives try to hunt the killer down, even though it's right in front of their faces, because one of the main characters is interested in Egyptian culture and Egyptian religious backgrounds, and some of the killings are being connected from that. And okay, he's like one of the only suspects in town. He acts so strange when people go to visit him. He's like, "Are you ready for an Egyptian feast?" Like that. It's just so ridiculous. And yeah, it's about a psychotic man who runs an exotic cake factory, who goes out and slaughters innocent women because of his Egyptian religious beliefs. And this movie is really, really gory. And back to the plot. But there's a young girl who's interested in Egyptian religious subculture, and she ends up having a party. And the party is supposed to be catered by this Ramsey man, who is the killer. And what he's going to do is he's going to perform the final ritual so he can give blood to his god, or goddess. And the detectives finally find out who the killer is. They go back to the cake shop. There's a body and all that gruesome stuff. And yeah, spoiler alert, they find Harold Ramsey at the end, and they hunt him down, Now, here's the weird part. Well, he's running away. He gets in a random garbage truck. So hopefully, you know, the truck will drive off and he'll get away. But then, little does he know that the truck comes down, it smushes Harold Ramsey in a gory finale, and then that's the end. The killer is destroyed, basically. Hopefully I explained this, but yeah. I mean, overall, the movie was entertaining. The acting is horrendous. Yeah, I'm viewing this on my Xbox right now because Blu-ray player is not working at the moment. But yeah, it's a fun movie. Hopefully I explained that. I'm not really good at reviewing movies, but these will be in-depth reviews of these movies. But yeah, it's if you're a splatter fan, you'll like this movie. The plot isn't really confusing. It's about a crazy Egyptian worshipping man who goes around and slaughters women. He runs a cake factory. And yeah, you can get it for like $5 on the single disc DVD. This costed me about $12. But yeah, it's a good little, I guess you could call it a slasher film. But yeah, the acting is horrible. The blood is a really bright red. It's too tongue-in-cheek to take serious. But yeah, this is the first horror movie I'm reviewing for my Halloween recommendations to watch on Halloween season. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Go out and check Blood Feast if you have the guts. A little Halloween pun there. Alright guys, first review, look out for more.